Hi, Mensur, I'm Daniela. I'm from Ecuador. I was city councilor from 2014 to 2019 and vice mayor as well until 2016. And now I am back in civil society working with local governments.
Hi Daniela, my name is Mensur Seferovic. I'm from Sanski Most, Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm a municipal councilor for over 10 years. I was re-elected 2 times and I'm very glad that I'm here to talk with you.
Tell me, Mensur, what inspired you to go into politics?
Oh, it was 20 years ago, a long time ago actually. I hang out with my friends, we talk a lot about everything and we complained about everything, a lot of issues, and then I said to myself, we have to act, we have to do something, not only to talk, we have really to act, to be involved, and that's the main reason. Now I'm here 20 years later and I think I did something good.
For me, I think it's a similar story. I think I always liked politics. I cannot remember a time in my life where I was not interested in changing things, and I always saw politics as the way to change my community. We face a lot of inequality issues, and I think seeing by myself inequality through the work of my parents really impacted me, and I think that was kind of like the main reason why I decided to go into politics.
What advice would you give to yourself in the past hours?
That's a good question. I think I was very young when I decided to go into politics, and I wasn't completely self-aware of what that meant. And I faced a lot of challenges emotionally, lack of support of my party, the difficulties maybe in negotiating and getting things done. And so I think I wish I knew it was much more difficult than I thought it was going to be, so that I could be better prepared to face those challenges and maybe solve some of the things that I face a bit more quick.
Actually, I would say the same thing. Like, you have to be prepared. And if I now look back at this time, then I would definitely say keep going on. Like, don't look at the past, look only to the future. And if you want the change, then you have to be the change.
Why did you want to work in city council?
Very similar question to the last one, but actually I want to be proactive. I want to be the change that I want to see, like only not to talk about different issues, to react, to be there, to be with my friends, and to make a better society for all of us. We do have a lot of issues in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but we have to face it and really to be proactive.
For me, it was a little bit different. When I thought about politics when I was younger, I never thought about the local level. I was always thinking about, maybe Congress or going into the ministries. But I had an experience before entering into politics. One of my jobs, I started working at the city level, and I was able to see how much more impactful it is in people's daily life. Like if you have a good transportation system, like if you can walk safely from your home to your work, or when the trash is well collected, those are things that really can impact your daily life, and that can make your life better, and so that you can deal with the issues that you have to deal and have the city be able to give you that type of safety. So I decided that the local politics was a path that was much more impactful for me.
If we talk about the youth in our country, then I have to say on a local level, you are with the youth and you hear about them, their voice, and you are a voice of the youth in the local parliament. Can you tell me something of what you are proud, what you have achieved?
I think the one thing that I am more proud is I was able to implement a program to combat sexual harassment in public transportation and public spaces in my city. And it was, a project that was developed with the help of the community. So I, for example, use social media, and so in my time when I was in office, Facebook was more important than other social media. So you'll be able to write to me in Facebook and invite me to your public transportation journey of the day. So I will go to your house at 5 a.m. in the morning, which was the time that you will have to leave from your house to your office, and I will do the journey with you. And that was one of the most humbling experiences of my life, because I was able to see how public transportation can be such an important factor in people's lives, and how that affected women more, and I also my own experiences of sexual harassment. And the project that we implemented was able to sustain through other governments once we left office, because we were able to show change, and the perception of security in the public transportation system of women increased after the program. So I am very proud that I was able to put like a little, contribution on making women's lives safer in my city.
Interesting.
What about you?
Actually, I'm really proud of the ALPI program. ALPI Leaders is something that I'm really proud. Before that, I actually never had an opportunity to cooperate with some young people from the Entitative Republic of Srpska, and we did a lot of amazing things. One of the main thing was the first podcast that we launched in Bosnia and Herzegovina, DFC. Maybe you heard about it. It's called Democratic Fight Club, where we had a lot of guests from all around the world. So that's something that I'm really, really proud of it. And if you don't, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and see or be our guest at DFC, Democratic Fight Club.